Greetings, everybody. I'm back in the store. It's Monday. It's the first day of a new week. I was at Josh's store, well, my mom's other store this morning. And we had a company meeting, basically, a company meeting, about stuff about the store, changes, like hours and stuff like that, and people being where they need to be, when they need to be there, and things that needed to go down with that. That all went down this morning. There's no like super big changes as of yet that I know of. We're trying to keep the stores open 10 to 9 now, but just wanted to update you guys on all of that. And I got some other stuff that I want to talk about in a second. I gotta go bring some stuff in for my car, and then I will tell you guys some other news, and I will let you guys weigh in on all of that. So I will get back to you guys in a second. Woo! Look at that Mega Man, Sonic, and Ike. I got those over the weekend, I think. Yeah, I got them from Wes, a guy that sells amiibos to me all the time. I guess he gets them on eBay or wherever. Anyway, what I was meaning to talk to you all about is being in this business, you have to have thick skin. You can't really take offense to things people say a lot, because a lot of times I'll post videos on here, and then on YouTube there'll be a lot of people that, you know, say hurtful and mean things. But like I've said before, I've been picked on pretty much all of my life. Elementary school was probably the worst, but I mean, as I got older, it got better, you know, to some extent. Middle school and high school weren't much better, but once I was in high school and I was on the Dixie News, my high school was Dixie Hollands High School, and I was on the news. A lot of people were like, "Hey, you're on the news. I know you." You know, they knew who I was because I did the morning announcements and stuff. So at that point, it was starting to get better. But for the most part, especially through elementary and parts of middle school, you know, being bullied and picked on. But then again, a lot of kids that happens to these days, and it's not a good thing. But unfortunately, the way society and everything has been going, everybody, you know, you have to look a certain way, you have to dress a certain way, or people don't like you. And if you are outside of what, the general public considers to be normal, then, you know, like there's something wrong. You know, I've never, you know, felt that way myself personally. I mean, everybody should be treated equally and fairly. Even with like the comments, people comment on my videos all the time saying, you know, well, you suck, or you do this, or you do that, or we're going to post your arrest record, you know, and that means something now. I mean, personally, I don't take offense to any of those comments. You know, I try to, you know, state the facts, basically state the facts and correct people when they have said something that is incorrect. You know, Scott, a lot of times people will say something negative on his channel, and he'll just laugh it off and be like, haha, or something, or whatever. You know, yeah, to some degree, it does take a lot to put up with some of the stuff that goes on. I mean, the proposal video got it's up to like 32,000 views now or something like that. Nationwide television, people are saying that I'm like infamous or whatever. You know, I'm not here to be infamous or uninfamous. I'm not here to be the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. I'm here to try and have a successful business and make some money at this. But at the same time, if you were a customer and you walked in my store and you're like, oh, I want I want Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo, I'm not going to charge you like $40 for it. You know, if you need it for your personal collection or something, and you're like, oh, here's like $15-20 or something, you know, as long as it's close to what I'm asking, or if you're buying like a bundle of stuff, I will work with you. I mean, I'm not trying to like screw people over like with the amiibo thing. Everybody was all up in arms because I was buying amiibos for $12 and reselling them for $15 to $20. I'm not making hardly anything off the amiibos in the first place. Second off, the stores that I'm getting them from are getting them from Nintendo for even less money, and they're making a couple dollars off them, and nobody's getting mad at the stores, you know. And yeah, like so some of them I'm getting with store credit, so I'm not even paying like full amount of cash. I'm just getting them just to have like a couple in stock on handy because we need my store was robbed. I need inventory for my store. I'm looking for inventory. I will sell amiibos, games, Mario's. It doesn't. At this point, I need stuff to fill my booths at the flea market, and I need stuff to fill the store. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. You know, I know this was a little bit of a rant, kind of, sort of, but I'm letting you guys out there know that I am definitely not the bad guy. If anything, I'm trying to be the good guy. I'm trying to be like the underdog story, the guy that is, you know, plays video games and wants to see video games continue and not die. Because there's a lot of emulators going around now. You could download and pretty much just play things on your computer for free. You don't even need a physical copy anymore. One of my friends, John, the guy that does the pixel art, he's got 64 emulator. He can play any 64 game, you know? And I'm like, wow. You know, I'm sitting here searching for all the 64 games, and he's got them all on his computer already. What's the point? Well, collectors want to have the actual physical copy. So I am here to, you know, help collectors get their collections up and help me try and stock my store. My store needs to be stocked with rare stuff. You know, I'm not here asking for a handout. I'm here stocking my store. I was at the flea market this weekend. I just bought a Nintendo in the box, which you guys saw in one of the last videos. $40. I didn't say, hey, I'll give you $30 for this. No, I said, what do you want for it? The guy's like, well, $40 for the Nintendo in the box and the 4 or 5 games that came with it. One of the games happened to be Punch-Out. Yeah, I know what all that stuff worth. He actually knew what it was worth. He said, oh, I know it's worth $100, but I just want this gone. I want it out of my house, and I know you could put some good use to it. You could sell it, you could trade it, you could hold on to it, whatever. He didn't care what I did with it. His price was the $40. So I just wanted to get all that off my chest. Just a little backstory on me. And yeah, if anything sells in the store, I'll keep you guys updated. You know, I'm not sad, I'm not depressed, I'm not going to go like shoot myself or anything. But, you know, just remember that when you leave comments down below, everybody gets to see them, especially me. I read as many as I can. I try to comment to all of them. So, I mean, if you have an opinion, that's one thing. It's one thing to have an opinion, but some people, you know, like, have actually gone out of their way to create accounts like for Laurel and me and have pictures and stuff. I won't go into those people because they already know who they are, and we've had long discussions on YouTube about it. But anyway, so I'll let you know if anything else sells in the store. And yeah, I'm really excited now because I am going to be trying my butt off for the next few weeks to make money in this store and get this store going, because the next step is turning this into a company. And I want to see Video Game Wizards succeed and turn into a major nationwide company like the other big chains out there. I really want that to happen. I think that can happen. You know, so yeah. So let me guys know what you think about all this in the comments below. Try and be as nice as possible. You know, I mean, I'll take criticism too. I mean, that's what the comments are there for. But, you know, no calling Laurel names, because she is going to be my future wife. So, yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys later in the store. Woo! Well, folks, what was I going to say? Yeah, we've rearranged today. And take a look. Me and John were here last night. Not Pony John, but Pixel Art John. And we've moved some of the shelves so that we would have more room in the center of the store. So now, instead of just having it the way it was before, we got those two over there, and then this whole space is all cleared out. So if you're looking at it from this angle over here, all there is now is this thing, and then there's a bunch more room on both sides. So that's how we're going to do that for now. And I'm going to get back to work. I just wanted to show you guys that. And if anything happens exciting today, I make any good purchases, I will keep you guys updated. So stay tuned. Woo! Yeah, I just scored a bunch of stuff here. I picked up a 360 Slim that does not work with some cords, no controller, a bunch of PS2 and Xbox games, PS2 Slim, a bunch of Xboxes, 2 original Xboxes, some Guitar Hero stuff, Lakers controller, a boxed black Wii, a loose white Wii. Pretty good deal. I'm Gritty Savage.
Gritty Savage, yeah, check me out online. If you haven't heard of me yet, you suck asshole. I love you guys.
Uh-oh, Joshy.
Got my sunglasses here?
What the heck? The CEO has arrived.
You're not the CEO.
What are you guys doing in here today?
You got my sunglasses?
Yes, I got your sunglasses.
What does it look like? You're
She's doing
rearranging
nothing.
things.
Woo! Oh, that's right. I forgot he don't want to be on camera. Woo!
I gotta leave because it's not nice.
Me and Laurel are about to leave. Josh is, and she's waving. Josh is hooking up the TV. Not getting any channels. That's his brand new 50-inch TV.
That he wasted money on.
Yeah, waste money. But it's for a good cause, right, Josh?
Yeah, that's it.
He's got
Oh,
the
excuse me,
coolest
I burped
TV
again.
in here.
Josh, wasn't it for a good reason?
Yeah, to make money.
Oh, really? So how much did you spend on it?
Oh,
You know how much
oh.
Say $250.
200,
how much is it worth?
250.
Whatever
250.
you can get.
Well, one, the antenna doesn't even work on it.
The antenna's not mine, that's Joe's.
And you gotta hook speakers to
Oh,
this.
so you're gonna use Joe for whatever you can get out of him.
No, Joe
You
brought it
didn't
over
know?
here himself.
He's a user.
Oh,
Whoa.
so Josh, you're a user?
No, you are.
Really?
Woo, get him!
You want to turn.
Laurel's here. Oh, you like the new design?
It looks a little empty, but it looks really good.
We also have another design that we're toying with. I don't want to mention it just as of yet, but let's just say it involves the floor. It involves the floor, and
It's gonna be covered white.
it's gonna be cool.
a
Yeah.
little bit salty.
Really, Laurel?
It's a joke.
Yeah, I get that. But anyway, yeah. So I will keep you guys updated on the new changes to the store. Yeah, we just made a sale. We sold, what's the name of that game we sold for $8, Laurel? For the guy from Kentucky. It was, Fable 2 for $8 on the 360. We've actually had an abnormal amount of customers today. I'm marking them down. That's because Laurel's here. We've had 12 customers come in the door today.
My awesome.
We also had the Canadians, by the way, Evan and Matt. They're back, so you'll probably be seeing them this weekend at the flea market or whatever, or tomorrow they might come to the store. Anyway, so they're back. If anything else sells, I'll keep you guys updated. Today was a very great day. 12 customers, a couple sales, and I made a sale on eBay. Oh, I've officially hit top-rated seller status on eBay. That was kind of exciting. So now there's like a gold star, a gold little ribbon thing next to my name on eBay. So that means that I'll get higher up in the rankings. So thanks to all my buyers on eBay for that. And I will keep you guys updated if anything else happens in the store. Woo!
Oh,
I also picked up,
it's King Retard.
as Laurel says, King Retard, King dee. So yeah, I finally got him today. I traded
Although I should
a Pro 360
He's a special.
and a PS2 for it, just so I could have him. And look at the hammer. Look at the craftsmanship. Woo! Hey everybody, it's Friday. I'm in the store. I'm about to leave. I'm leaving early. I gotta go mail some stuff out, and then I gotta go to an auction. I might show you guys some clips from the auction a little bit later. So yeah, this will conclude this week's store episode, and I'll see you all next week in the store. Woo!